Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Film It Friday / crochet podcast. If you want to see what I've been up to this week, keep watching. So hello again everybody. If you are new to my channel, my name is Alexandra and I started Crochet Beginners Group on Facebook around 2.5 years ago. We started off with 5 members and now we have over 94,000 members from across our lovely globe. Or not globe if you're a flat earther, but that's a whole other story. So every Friday I do a Film It Friday / crochet podcast and tell everybody what I've been up to this week in the world of crochet, and I also ramble a lot. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notifications of when I upload a new video. So welcome if you are new, hello again if you are not new. So this week I have been doing this. So this blanket is for my mum and it was supposed to be for her birthday. Her birthday was in August, so I think it's going to be for Christmas now. So it is just the hydrangea pattern from Attic 24, but I've just chosen 2 colours, and for this I'm using Robin DK. Now if I can get close enough you can have a look, see what it is like. So that is what I've been up to crochet wise. Now I did put on the group, on Crochet Beginners Group on Facebook, thought I was going to do a Q&A this week because I've not done that much crochet. Well, I've just done the same, so let's have a look. I have my trusty Mac here. So I'm going to go through the questions. Julie Ashforth. Hi Julie. Julie's like one of my best friends, so I'm allowed to take the mic out of her. It's love, Julie, it's love. If you hadn't formed Crochet Beginners Group, what do you think you'd be doing with your spare time? Do you want the honest answer to that one? Because I don't know if I should give it on here. So I started Crochet Beginners Group. I'm quite public and open about it. So I was in hospital for addiction and an eating disorder. And I just suddenly had the notion to start crocheting, and me and 2 friends went to a crochet class at our local wool shop that is now unfortunately shut down. And I just got us in a little group, and it started off with like 5 people, and Crochet Beginners Group has gone massive and it's just crazy. So I don't know, I'd probably be reading because I'm a book addict. If I'm not crocheting, I'm reading. So I think I'd be reading and doing booktube on YouTube. Gail. What is your favourite thing you have crocheted and would you make it again? I think my favourite thing that I crocheted, is it in here? I'm probably sat on it actually because I'm a bit short and I have to sit on things to make me taller. Is this. Now this, look how much I've gone down now. I'm like, oh. This is the very first blanket I made. As you can tell, I haven't sewn the ends in because like ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, this is probably the most favourite thing I've ever made because it was my first make and I love it just because. Now I've got to put it under my bum again now just to see if I can so I don't look so short. Oh God, I'm not even on it properly, Gail. Look what you've done to me. See, that's better. I'm a more appropriate height now. Karen Devonish, if you didn't crochet, what other craft would you consider doing, or do you do? Sorry for being blasphemous. Well, I'm a dressmaker as well, so I sew, but I haven't really done any over the summer actually, because I've just been so busy with uni and just life in general. So yeah, I'm a sewer. Evelyn, sorry, my battery ran out. Evelyn, have you ever tried to knit? You swore. Yes, I have. When I was little, my lovely grandma, who passed away 2 years ago, did try to teach me how to knit, and I used to knit scarves for my Barbie. I think every little girl's done that, haven't they, if they want to learn to knit. Scarves for the Barbie, it's the go-to project. Lisa Marie Reeves, what does the fox say? I can't swear on here, Lisa. I'm not saying a word. Sophie Spears, what is your most favourite stitch / pattern and how is uni going? So that kind of coincides with Amy Stabler's question. Yeah. Oh, it's posted twice, Amy. That's weirded me out a bit. My most favourite stitch, I would have to say, is something like puff stitch. It's just, I find it really addictive, puff stitch. You just get into it and just do it really, really quickly. Favourite pattern? I don't think you can beat a good old granny square, actually, which I cried so much over. You can ask Lisa Marie Reeves. The tears that we had over granny squares, it's just like, ugh, nightmare. Kerry, what borders or edging do you recommend for baby or toddler blankets? I just think a really simple border like moss stitch or linen stitch, as it's sometimes called, is really nice on a border, or like scalloped edges. I call it scallop, some people call it scallop, I don't know. So yeah, scalloped edge. So something really nice and simple, because I think your border is to frame your work. The border is to bring the work out, and if you make too much of a big deal of the border, it detracts from the main part of the blanket. God, I got a bit deep there, didn't I? Megan Clark, am I your favourite child? I've got no words, Megan. No words at all. Celia, what were your expectations of this group when you first created it? I just wanted this is probably going to get a bit deep now as well, just like a safe space for people where they could be themselves, not be ridiculed, ask for help if they need help, albeit crochet, life, anything, you know, a group to make friends that is non-judgmental, open to everybody. Because I think there's so much, God, I sound like I'm in a Miss Universe contest. But it's true, I think there's just so much negativity and so much hatred and just nastiness in the world. There's too much of it as it is. So I just wanted a safe space where everybody could just be themselves and not be judged. And it doesn't matter if you come from the UK, if you come from America, if you come from Mars, if you come from Africa, if you come from anywhere. Just be yourself and enjoy your hobby and enjoy the amazing community that crochet is. Yeah, that's what my expectations of the group were. And I'm not gonna lie, you do sometimes get really nasty people. Well, I don't know if they're nasty, they can leave nasty comments. They might not be nasty, but it does upset me, because I think this is supposed to be a safe place for people, and you're coming in with your negativity that actually says more about you than it does about the person you're criticising. Yeah, and I just find that really like horrible. It's crochet, like, you know, just live and let live. Angela, if you weren't going into mental health nursing, what would your dream job be and why? So yeah, I'm currently studying to be a mental health nurse at university. So my dream job would be Disney princess. It's got to be a Disney princess, hasn't it? Or working on the Disney cruise line, on the Disney Dream that goes round, like, goes from, does it go, what is it, what's the massive cruise port in Florida to, Disney have got their own private island. I think it's the Disney Dream that goes there. So yeah, definitely be on the Disney Dream. San Bartlett, what is your very favourite Disney character? So people don't know me, I am totally crazy on Disney, totally Disney mad. So I think it would have to be, oh, I don't know. I quite like Moana because she's got a bit of sass about her and she's got courage. So yeah, definitely Moana, just for her guts. Karen, Oh, Karen knows me so well. So you have a project you like the look of, but keep putting it off. Why do you keep putting it off? Well, Karen, I started the Painted Roses blanket by Sandra Cherryheart 2 years ago for a double bed. And it is still upstairs in my house in squares, unfinished. And I think I need to just knuckle down. Once I finish this blanket, I'm gonna knuckle down and I'm gonna do it. So if you see me starting another project, tell me off, because I need to get it done. How many whips do I have going at the same time? 2 or 3? I would say 3, because I've got that blanket that that is a work in progress but has stopped. Yeah, Lindsay, how did you get into crochet? So yeah, like I said at the start, so I just suddenly thought I'm going to try crochet after I was in hospital, and yeah, it's just been life-changing, really. Oh, Lisa Marie, do you know that you have a very proud other daughter who loves you so much? Oh, Lisa Marie. So Lisa Marie, who's one of the admin, I have known since she was 3 years old. Her and my daughter, my eldest daughter Beth, went to nursery together. We're best friends in nursery. And I was really good friends with Lisa's mum, Debbie, who sadly passed away a couple of years ago. So Lisa is like literally part of my family. She is like the other child of this family. Kay Gunningham, are you going to Yarndale this year? I can't go this year to Yarndale because I'm going to the Knitting and Stitching show instead. Let me see. Sorry, I'm going to scroll down because I'm aware this video is getting quite long. What do you do with Suzanne Lister? What do you do with all the beautiful things you make? I gift them. I tend to gift them. I don't sell them because I don't think my stuff's like good enough to sell. Yeah, so I gift them. I make quite a lot of kid stuff and baby stuff. Sorry, I'm scrolling through these questions to see if I can answer. Right, this is a good one. Moira, do you think that crochet or craft activities helps alleviate stress and help people cope better with mental health? Completely. So I'm going to get a bit geeky now. So studies have been done, research papers have been done on craft and mental health, and especially when it comes to risk assessment. So obviously if somebody is very, very poorly and in crisis or has issues of self-harm, there's obviously a huge risk of giving them thick craft materials like knitting needles, crochet hooks, scissors, etc, etc. But they did these studies and the majority of patients / service users did not self-harm or injure other people around them with the implements that they were given, because they gain so much from crocheting or knitting or woodwork. So that is why most psychiatric hospitals have occupational therapy departments that do things like woodwork, pottery, cooking, loads and loads of craft stuff, because it actually is kind of, and I hate mindfulness. I really hate mindfulness, because when I was not very well, I used to phone the crisis team and I'm like, I want to die. And they'd be like, oh, go and do some mindfulness. And I was like, this is like, you obviously can't be bothered. And mindfulness does have a time and it does have a place and it does help. But when you're in crisis, it really doesn't. But just taking your mind off is, when you're concentrating on craft, is taking your mind out of the situation, and or hopefully, and also it's letting you express yourself in a different way if you don't like to vocalize things. You know, it's a really good medium of getting stuff out. So I know that sounds really hippy-dippy mental health, but yeah. So is that everything? I think I've answered everyone's questions. So I'm really sorry if that was boring and a bit time consuming. But yeah, thank you for your questions. It's been really lovely answering them. I am going to do a poll for New Stitch Sunday. I can't remember, I did pick 2, but I can't remember what they are. But I will pop that up tomorrow on the group. I'm filming this on Thursday because I have uni tomorrow on Friday. So have a lovely weekend. I will see you all soon on Sunday for New Stitch Sunday. Don't forget to check out I Will Stand Up and I Will Model. Don't forget to check out our merchandise store. All the profits are going to two charities, Mine UK and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I'm digressing now. So on Teespring, I try to put all proceeds are going to Mind UK, comma, and American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. But because it had the word suicide in it, sorry, you can hear something going up the road. Because it had the word suicide in it, Teespring wouldn't publish it. So I've had to shorten it to the initials. So I put the website because obviously Teespring doesn't like the word suicide for some reason. Anyway, so I will see you all on Sunday. Happy crocheting and take care.